numbers and real numbers. These pop up, these terms, okay? I want you to be familiar with that term integer. Go ahead and read the definition for an integer. It's not complicated.
Whole numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. 0 is also an integer, as are negatives, whole numbers like -4, -2, -3, -4, -5.
There you go. It's basically a fancy way of saying a whole number. A number that's not a fraction or a decimal. 0 is also considered an integer. Okay. That's it. So basically you could plug in the word whole number in this question in place of integer. I'm guessing you're familiar with odd numbers, but go and read the definition for me for odd numbers.
Numbers you can't divide by 2 and get a whole number as a result. Includes 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, etc.
That's it, right? You're familiar with odd numbers, right? You've seen that?
Yeah.
And then an even number, of course, right there's a number you can divide by 2 and get a whole number. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, etc. Most students are familiar with that. That's like grade school, elementary math. But if you're not, there you go. Okay, so let's go back to the question now. Now we have a handle on those terms. So n is the least of 2 consecutive odd integers. What represents the sum of those 2 odd integers? Well, dude, let's come up with 2 consecutive odd integers and see what the sum is of those 2 odd integers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then we'll find out what the least of those is. That's n, and plug that into the answer choice. So give me 2 consecutive odd integers.
1 and 3?
That should work, right? Is 1 an odd integer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is 3 an odd integer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, what's 1 plus 3?
4.
It's 4. Okay. And it says in the question, if n is the least of 2 consecutive odd integers. So which number is n?
The least consecutive, so it'd be 1, right?
1, absolutely. N is 1. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, stop, soak that in for just a minute. Okay. So we know n is 1, and then we got to see which of the following represents the sum of the 2 integers. Okay? And the sum of the 2 integers is 4. This is easy. All we got to do is plug in that 1 for n, the answer choice, to see which one gives us 4. Look at answer choice A. Does that give us 4?
No, it gives you 2.
No, it gives you 2. Does answer choice B give us 4?
No, it gives you 3.
No, it gives you 3. Does answer choice C give us 4?
2 times. It's 2 times 1, so that'd be, 2. Yeah, that gives you 3.
That gives you 3, but we're looking for 4, right?
Hmm.
Does answer choice D give us 4?
Yeah, it does.
Heck yeah, it does. It's answer choice D. Any questions about that? Easy if you know what an odd integer is, and if you can plug in values. Try it with those who watch the recording. Try it with another set of odd integers, consecutive odd integers. But I forgot to emphasize that word consecutive. Consecutive means in a row. I meant to emphasize that. In a row. So 3 and 5, or 5 and 7, or 7 and 9, or 9 and 11. I said smaller values can make it easier. But go ahead and try it with any other set of consecutive odd integers. I'd pick positive numbers just to make it easier. Try it with any set. Should work. Any questions about that one?
No.
Okay,
Okay.
beautiful.